The Tao of Self-Confidence, Episode 129. Welcome to the Tao of Self-Confidence, where I share stories of amazing women finding their inner journey to self-confidence 5 days a week. Get your free audiobook by visiting thetaoofselfconfidence.com. Well, hello friend. Welcome to the Tao of Self-Confidence, where I share stories of amazing women who have discovered their inner journey to self-confidence. I'm your host today, Sheena Yap Chan. And today I have a special lady who's all the way from Beaverton, Oregon. She is a mom-preneur, and she's just a phenomenal woman. So I'm just really glad she took the time to share her story today on self-confidence and what she's been through. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Katie Lendel. Katie, how are you today? Maybe you can fill in a little bit more about yourself to the listeners.
All right. Hey, everyone. I'm Katie, and thanks for inviting me over here to do the interview here, Sheena. I really appreciate it. And yes, I am a mompreneur and an internet entrepreneur, as you can call it. And I'm originally from Ukraine. You can probably hear my accent. So I'm originally from Ukraine. I live here since in the United States since 12 years old. And I just enjoy what I do. Great introduction. Thank you.
Not a problem. Thanks for sharing that, Katie. And, what would be your favorite self-confidence quote?
It would be believe and you will achieve because you were born to succeed. I mean, that's the quote that I like.
No, I love that quote, right? Because a lot of people, they don't have the belief that they can do it. And, sometimes we just need a little extra push just to see that we are capable of doing the things we can do. Because I believe we have it all inside us. It's just sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. So I really love that quote because it's true. When you believe in yourself, you can achieve so many things out there. You're probably more capable of things that, you're a lot stronger than you think you are, right?
So, yes, that's right.
So thanks for sharing that. And, in your own words, how would you define self-confidence?
Well, self-confidence is when you truly actually believe in yourself. Like, I've used to struggle whenever I just started out online. I struggled with the belief, like I could not believe that I can actually achieve the results that I see others are achieving. And once I started listening, watching and just hearing about all those success stories, it kind of, started building up that belief in me. And I started feeling more confident about that I can actually achieve, something, achieve my dreams that I'm dreaming of. So I pretty much what I think that self-confidence is when you believe in yourself and you become confident in that anything that you do, you will be able to get great results at that. So that's what I would explain as self-confidence.
Thanks for sharing that definition. And I really, I agree with you. You really have to believe in yourself. Like, belief is really huge. And a lot of people don't realize, how much their belief system can really catapult their success, catapult their self-confidence. So, I really appreciate you saying that and, having that as a definition. And what was your life like before your discovery of self-confidence?
Well, as I said before, it was really about, like, I couldn't really believe in myself. And I know a lot of people out there that are struggling with the same thing. And it was a struggle because it's really, like they say, it's really about the mindset. It depends on what kind of mindset you have when you are pursuing your dreams. A lot of people, their mindset is about, like, they're not really they don't believe, first of all, they don't believe in themselves. Second of all, they just have all those doubts that come in about that they're not going to achieve whatever they're looking for. And they just kind of, it's a whole different level that they're operating from. Like, those people who succeed, they're operating from a whole different level as of their mindset than those people who don't see much result.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. And, what was that point in your life when you really did start believing in yourself? What was that aha moment when you realized you were capable of anything, right? Whatever it is, whether it's in your business or, personal life, anything. Like, what was that aha moment?
My aha moment was whenever I got my first commission. I actually I was not even expecting it. Like that day, I wasn't even like thinking that I'm gonna get it. And then I look in my back office and I'm like, what? I just made my first like $100. And I was like, what? It's like $100. It's not like $1, my first $1. But I was like, wow, I can actually do it. Like if I can make $100, I can make 1,000 a day or whatever, 5,000 or 100,000. It just went I was like, that's it. I can make it. I made that first commission and I know I can make it. Like even for those of you who have not made your first commission or who have not achieved the goal that you set, you can do it. It's just that sometimes you don't believe it, but you can. If you're taking action, if you're doing whatever it takes to get there, just remember you can do it.
Awesome. And, your first commission is always like the most exciting, time of your life, right? Because it's like,
that's right.
You're like, I can't believe I just made $100, or I can't believe I just made $25 online, right? I remember when I had my first commission, I was like dancing up a storm. I was like so excited, like I won the lottery because I just came home from the movies, right? And I was frustrated, and then I saw on my email box like, oh my God, I just made money. Right? So it's like,
that's right.
And it's true, right? When you can realize you can make money, for the first time by yourself, like anything's possible. You can do it again and again and again because it just takes that one time to prove to yourself or to your subconscious that you can do it. So
that's right. Yeah.
So Katie, what's your life now? What's your life like now after that discovery?
Well, I just feel grateful. I feel blessed that I was able to go through my learning curve, ups and downs. We all have our ups and downs and struggles and frustrations and just, those little successes and big successes and everything that we go through. I just feel grateful and blessed for that whatever I went through, that made me become the person I am today. And today, I just love what I do. I'm just, getting $1,000 days and just loving it, just helping others succeed, helping others reach their goal, their daily goal, their monthly goal. And I just feel blessed overall.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that. And, congrats to all your success. And, to the woman who's listening to your episode, she may be in her own journey of self-confidence. She might not have, a lot of belief in herself as well. I mean, what would that one tip would you give to her regarding, her journey of self-confidence?
Well, what I would suggest is to get a mentor, someone who has achieved whatever you are looking to achieve. And Sheena is actually a great mentor. You made a great decision to listen to her podcast and just learn, like even if it's not your personal one-on-one mentor, just have someone as a mentor from afar. Because I've personally never had a really close mentor except my sister, which is I'm forever grateful for her. But I've never hired any mentor, but I've had a few mentors that are from afar. And just get a mentor, do whatever they do, follow their footsteps, and do whatever it takes. Don't have any excuses, even if if you have kids, like small kids, or if you're too busy with other things in life. Don't create any excuses. Just do whatever it takes to get there and achieve your dream.
Awesome. Great advice. And, I always believe having mentors are really great, whether it's close one-on-one or from afar. I mean,
yeah.
One of the things I do is I love listening to the Dani Johnson radio show. I mean, she just gives so many tips, right? I've never met her.
I love Dani Johnson.
Yeah. And I've never met her in person, but, the stuff that she just gives out is amazing. So, there's a lot of resources out there for women to just listen to someone who's achieved great things. So thanks for sharing that. And Katie, if our listeners want to connect with you or get to know a little bit more about you, is there any social media profiles or any links we can connect with?
Yeah, you can go straight to katielendel.com. That's my blog. Or also, if you want to connect with me on Facebook, you can go to facebook.com/Katie Lendel. And that way you can connect with me on Facebook.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that. And to our listeners, if you want to connect with Katie, you can also head on over to the taoofselfconfidence.com and search for Katie's name. Her show notes will pop up along with everything else we talked about. And I just want to thank Katie for taking the time to share her story with us and her journey. So thank you so much.
No problem, Sheena. I appreciate that you invited me to do this interview here. And I appreciate all of you guys who have listened to this podcast. And I'm looking forward to provide a lot more value in the future if you connect with me on Facebook or go to my blog. And God bless y'all.
Awesome. Well, it's an honor to have you here. So thank you so much. And to our listeners, be on the lookout for another new episode of another amazing woman's journey to self-confidence. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Thank you for tuning in to another amazing episode of The Tao of Self-Confidence. Subscribe to The Tao of Self-Confidence on iTunes and Stitcher to hear more stories of amazing women finding their inner journey to self-confidence.